This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue.
Let's take a ride. In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer, right here from our very own tailgate.
We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride. Hi, I'm Katie Abermite, and on this week's episode of Tailgate Talk, we're in Moulton, Texas at the 4E Dairy with the Chaloupka family. They're going to show us around their dairy and tell us a little bit about the milk products that they make. All right, Chad, why don't you get us started by telling us a little bit about the history of your family's dairy?
So, the dairy was started in 1950 by my grandfather. When he came back from World War II, they started the dairy. They started with 3 cows. They had 3 cows, and they had a portable milking machine. So we've been milking here ever since. So this is the freestyle barn. This is where we house the barn. This is where they sleep and where they eat. So the barn is designed. It's 420 foot long, and it's on about a 3.5% slope. And the reason for the slope is that the lanes where the cows stand, they get washed every 3 hours. They're on a timer and they get flushed with water, and they flush from the top. We're actually fixing one now, but they flush from the top and they wash down.
Okay.
And so it's 6,000 gallons of water per lane. So in a day's time, we'll wash this barn with 225,000 gallons of water. But because there's so much water, we recycle. So all the water goes into that pond down there. And then it's like the manure water, and then we bring that back up, and that's what we wash the barn with.
Okay.
Because we don't want to use that much fresh water all the time. It's not feasible. So the barn is washed, like I said, every 3 hours. The pitch on the roof, it's hard to notice today because it's windy outside, but the design of the barn with the 14-foot end walls and the open ridge cap in the center is when it's full of cows, the body heat from the cows rises, and as the heat rises, it'll draw air in, and so there'll be a breeze. Like on a hot summer day, it'll create an airflow with the chimney effect. So that's why the barn is designed and layout of the barn is the way it is, to catch the prevailing winds. So each cow has its own individual stall, and they lay on water beds. So each stall has about 10 gallons of water, and they'll lay on the water beds. We have 3 different.
Keep them comfortable.
Keep them comfortable. So, I mean, that's part of the design of the barn is they can lay, they can eat, and they can drink all within a close proximity. So we raise we don't buy any cows, so everything here is homegrown, raised on the farm. So when a cow has a cow is usually about 2 years old. She'll have her first calf, and then we raise that calf up, and hopefully in 2 years she'll be milking. Here our average production is about 40 pounds a day. Our daily production is about 40 pounds. So that puts that at about 4.5 gallons a day each cow produces. So that's not a lot compared to like commercial dairy standards. I mean, a lot of them are higher than that. So we don't push our cows to milk. That's why they're on the pasture and the grass, so we don't push our cows to milk. But I have cows that have been milking 10, 12 years. And a lot of dairies have a cull rate of probably within 3 to 4 years to culling cows. So so I get the milk out of the cows. It just takes me longer to get it than trying to force a whole lot of milk in a short period of time. By doing that, it allows us to have more heifers, right? Because cows stay around longer, so they're calving longer. So we're always able to build up our herd. That's why we're milking about 430 cows now. And then it allows us also to sell any excess that we have as an extra source of income.
And now he's taking them.
And now those cows are going to milk.
Okay.
So they walk in that barn to milk, and then
How many cows can you milk at a time?
20.
20.
And so we can do about 90 cows an hour.
Okay, so the next process would be to make cream. Where do y'all do that?
So this is where we do the cream, and bottle the milk. So that's the cream separator. And then that's the tank we bottle the milk out of. So we just bottle it 1 gallon at a time. And then they're setting up right now to do the cream. So the machine, so you pump the milk, the raw milk into the cream separator, then it spins it real fast, and then it separates the cream from the skim. So then the cream comes out of this one, and the skim comes out of here. So they'll catch the cream in the pitchers, and the skim will go into the buckets. And it comes out very thick, very heavy cream, so then we have to reconstitute it. So then they'll, because in the store it was 2 different types. There was a heavy cream and a light cream, different fat percentages on each one. And so then she'll reconstitute it to the right ratio to make that style of cream.
Okay.
So this is where we make the cheese. So we built this creamery 6 years ago. We built it next to the milk barn so that we can milk into it. So when they milk, the milk is always going through this line. He milks at night, so he comes, he opens the pipeline, and he fills the milk in the tanks, so it's always fresh, so that they make that cheese that day. So this is where it's aged. So all these wheels are dated and aged as to when he made them. The raw milk cheese has to be aged at least 60 days by health department standards. But we can go up to, you got some up here probably up to a year. He's got different ones. You can see some that were soaked in the red wine up on top.
Okay, are these products available on site? Can you tell me a little bit more about your store?
So the store is open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's the honor system. So you come in, our products, so we have the raw milk, gallons and half gallons. We have heavy and light cream. Then we have cheese. Some of the cheese that we sell is the cheese that's made here on the farm. And then some other cheese that we sell is made from another creamery in San Antonio. Then we sell the yogurt. We have the Greek yogurt, drinkable yogurts, dips that we sell that's made from another creamery in San Antonio. We also sell yard eggs that we have, and grass-fed beef that we have, and then locally sourced honey that we sell at the store. And you can also purchase certain products online, so the store is open, honor system, you come anytime. And then you can also go online and order online. And then
if they order online, you ship it?
No,
or
you'll come here to pick it up.
They come to pick it up.
But you can order what you want, pay for it online, and then it'll be in a separate cooler. So when you drive up, it'll have your name on it. You know, and you can pick up your product. So you don't come here and want milk or a type of cheese or something, and then it's not here.
Okay.
Right. So you can purchase it online. Know that you have it. Not all the products are online, just some of them are. So we can keep up with the inventory because it's perishable inventory.
Yes.
And then you can pick up whatever else you want here while you're here.
Okay, great. I'll have to go online and check out y'all's website. Chad, thank you so much for having us out at the dairy today. I've learned so much. I'm sure our viewers did as well. We'll be sure to let everybody know how they can find your dairy on the internet and how they can order dairy products from you.
Okay, thank you for coming out.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
We'll tell you things you might not know. Just stay a while, we'll make you feel at